Alright. Add a copy of the primary clan starter card to your starting deck. So does that mean more refresh? Mind Collapse, Pyre Shard, and Glimmer. That's not bad. I'm gonna grab the Forever Flame. I don't think it's actually that amazing. Hey, I think they made that better. Maybe? I could be wrong. So what is the bonus starter card? Yeah, I've got 4 restores now instead of just 1. Yeah, I'll go for spikes. The main issue that I have with the spikes is just I always go spikes. That's my biggest grumpo, is that nah. Unit draft is like the one thing I almost never care about in this game, weirdly enough. Okay, I'll put her there. We just get rid of them. Doesn't really help me much, doesn't change too much. I've ever won with spikes. I think spikes have some of my best win rate, honestly. Okay. That was gonna hurt a bit. At least we get the magma morsel. Put these guys down. Yeah, the free units is actually kind of nice. Oh. It's super nice. Because I can effectively just, okay. Shade Splitter. That's fine. Heal. Blast that guy. Heal again. Blast that guy. I have no use for any other energy, but I got some regen, so it's not so bad. Let's pop Glimmer. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of the weight of contribution. Go for the shade. Well, we're not going to lose anyway. Oh, wait. This thing's going to just get Gibbs. Or not. Never mind. Boss is easy. Let's see. Draw just feels mediocre. Draw can work with a very, very specific build. But otherwise, yeah. Let's grab Restoration, Detonation. We could use some healing. Let's see. Perils of Production? I'll go for Perils of Production. We've got some X-Cost cards that I can maybe use. See, is this by the people that did Slay the Spire? No, but it is very reminiscent therein, so I can't really blame you for thinking. Okay, let's go this way. I want to check the Umbra banner. Huh. Inert cannot attack unless it has fuel. Multi-strike. What a funky dude. I have no use for him. And honestly, he's not great. He's okay. He's almost pretty good, but he doesn't fit my build, and neither does the Crucible Warden, so we're just going to skip those. Okay, gain double stack on a thing. Obviously, bad idea. More spikes is not a terrible idea. Regen 2 would be kind of interesting. Yeah, it's the only inert unit so far. I can imagine why. He's an odd duck. So do I want to go for Spikes 8? I've already got Spikes. But this would certainly make spikes considerably more deadly. Otherwise, I could try and roll a bunch of regen, but I'm not sure how much that would help. Or I could wait. What else could I do? I was really hoping I can actually increase the power of something just flat. I don't really want to do the consume. I feel like the Stygian primary with Umbra would be good. You can focus the morsels on the Umbra units instead of the champion. I agree, except for I'd almost say the Stygian guards units are easier to work around. Yeah, I think I'm going to save my dosh. Let's go for... I'm going to make restoration detonation cheaper. Let's reroll, see if we get anything amazing. Boosted Glimmer. There's something holdover? I just don't think I have anything useful for it. Okay, well that should be enough healing, so... I'll save the rest of my dosh. We'll wait. Let's see, non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3. Welcome to my world. Because I've actually got good healing. And I don't have a whole lot of weak dudes that I'm just rolling here. Let's see. So I think, like usual, put her there. Pop the Glimmer, just get rid of that guy. I guess he gets an incant, which is... could be bad? I don't know. Pop that there. Give me a Shade Splitter. Go for the morsel. That's a bit of a concern. Well, I guess I'm just going to Mind Collapse, and we will wait. Gonna go for the spikes. Get one of these. It takes slightly more damage. Yeah, my Pyre Shard's gonna take some oof. Is what it is. Well, that just gets rid of him. That's easy. Glimmer up, drop that guy. Kill the healer, kill the healer. Okay, so this is gonna hurt. What can I do to make this better? Start with the Shade Splitter. Gets me an Entombra morsel. Go for the Rage. That doesn't seem to have helped too much. And that doesn't do anything to him. This guy might make it past. I like spikes, but we don't have too much. Heal up. Grab the Shade Splitter. Entombra morsel. Heal him a smidge. And then do no damage to that guy. Well, it didn't really help me too much. I mean, he'll go down on the crystal, so it's not so bad. We just need some better damage. It's gonna be a little hard to come by. Okay, here's a couple of options. We've got Sting. Sting is okay. Otherwise, Razor Sharp Edge is not the worst thing in the world. Okay damage, and I could use it to kind of work on making my sentience stronger. It's not the best, though. Because we're going to need multi-hit or something to clear bigger, larger groups. I don't think Sting is it. I'm gonna go for it. It's probably a mistake. What are we up against? Oh. Well, that sucks. Go for Grovel. So he's got Purge, which is rough. Don't think you can multi-hit with Awoken, but you do with Umbra. Okay. So that's kind of rough. Go for Hersel's Horde. Buff up a bit. Go this way. Go for an Umbra banner. Go for Hersel's Horde. That's an instant grab. Okay, Chaos Portal. Yeah, let's chuck something in. But get rid of one of the restores. Random Umbra card. Wretch. Sure. We don't really have a whole lot of dude generation, so it's not... It's probably a mistake. But at least I'll be well fed. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this run. I'm going to take it as far as I can take it. And getting the double gorge bonuses might actually be huge. Okay. Put her there. Do we give her the Train Steward, or do we just focus on space? Yeah, let's put the Train Steward on the top. Go for that. And just jam as many of these guys down as we possibly can. Okay, so this guy gets the incant, bonus damage, don't care. Kill these guys. That should make that a little scarier. The Razor Sharp, he's gonna die, who cares? Mind Collapse that guy. Makes him stronger. Bleh. Sacrifice yourself for your friends. Very anime. Let's retch. Get these suckers back. Give me a little bit more. I've still got plenty of energy. Give me another Shade Splitter. I guess. Taking any damage. I'll do 6 with this. Well, I'll just get rid of that. And give him a little bit of health. Unfortunately, the other guy gets to the top. Well, this should be fine. Putting one of these down. Okay, they're dead. That's a good glimmer. I do that, they die. We have the Perils of Production, but I don't really want to pop that. Guess that didn't really help too much. Okay, another Train Steward. He'll just exist down there. Magma Morsel, Magma Morsel. Heal up further. It's a weird combo. Not sure about it. I'm often not sure about these things. We'll see if I can get the thing that makes this run tick better. But if I can't, oh well. I mean, Spike should do it. If I can... Oh, I don't know if I have the Spike thing. Alright, let's start with the Wretch. plonk a couple of these guys down. Unfortunately, we'd be out of space pretty quick. Though I guess I could do a bunch of damage to something. It's perils of production, this guy. Oh, that's a bad glimmer. I could do 15 damage to something. Okay, I can now do 12 damage to something. I guess I'm just going to do that. At least he's taking a shit ton of damage, but that ain't enough. Okay, morsel up this boy. Restoration, detonation him. Glimmer him. Give me a shade splitter. Pop the rubble morsel in front. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. We got him! But oh boy, it ain't looking good. So there's the multi-strike. There's trample. I'm gonna go for the trample instead. I've got a decent amount of energy. More capacity could work. More draw. No, let's go for the capacity. Do you do enough damage to be worth a trample, though? Compared to the other two? Yeah. Trample is the only thing that would actually be useful from that set. Is my big beef. I could Hail Mary for that, but I don't think it's going to help too much. Okay, let's do the dumb. It's probably a mistake, but whatever. Do we reroll? Yes. I'm just gonna boost those up. Let's go back here. Let's keep getting rid of the restores. I like the idea of the regen stack. That could be really good. If I'm lucky. Okay, so let's go back here. Time for spike spam? Possibly, probably. Alright, spikes 20 it's good. It's just not enough. And revenge draw 1 would be really interesting on maybe another run. But yeah, I don't have the insane linear scaling that yeah, let's go for that. It's probably a terrible idea. We'll lose the glimmer effects, but I'm certainly not relying on it. I guess that'd be the better way of putting it. I put her there. Shade splitter. Shade splitter. Oh, that guy doesn't attack. That would explain some things. Well, that makes my life easier, I guess. Alright, let's just retch. Huh. Holdover on retch might not have been a terrible idea. Or it would have been a super terrible idea. I really don't know. Unfortunately, he has Spell Shield, but that wouldn't have done much to him anyway. Okay, we haven't taken too much damage. Which I guess is kind of the major downside. I can do a bit of damage to him. Yeah, at least it's only the really beefy tank dudes that are making it to the top. But that's also kind of bad. Okay. Well, I don't have too much else. My poor core. Alright. Grovel up. Wretch. Give me some useful things. Okay. That'll give me some more energy at the very least. Gives me a shade splitter. That might have actually been really useful elsewhere. Oh, it is what it is. Heal up. They lose some shade. Okay, we win. Yeah, if I could get this super multi-consume, this could work. And if I'm locked into a boss fight, currently I'm kind of okay. Do you go for the Preserved Thorns? Yeah, I really don't see why not. Let's see. Cave in, cannibalize. Gem Trove would be interesting. But I think I'll pass. It's just so expensive, it's hard to work around. Okay, so go for a dupe. Go for a dupe. Go for a purge. Purging would be nice. I don't know what I would dupe. Grovel? Maybe. Now, let's go for the Merchant of Trinkets. Let's see what we could have. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for a bit. Grab this. Hey, thank you, Nick Tesla, for the 19-month resub. Hey. Hi. Okay. We seem to be getting that a lot. Yeah, always the book. Always the book. So that changes a little bit. We can certainly fit a lot. Now I suddenly want Wretch on holdover. Let's grab the Shade Lamp. To go for the Priory Cloak. Oh. Friendly unit is healed. Deal damage to the front unit equal to the amount healed. That's okay. Reroll. Well, luckily none of these would have actually been very good. Okay. Enemy units enter with armor 10. Gosh, that sounds like a terrible idea. We're losing. I'm just gonna keep hailing Mary until I die. That's the real answer. Because you know what? I don't have a lot of immediate confidence in this run, and that's okay. Because in that case, I'm just gonna do what I can. Pop him there. Let's give that guy a damage shield. I don't think that really helps him. Nope, it does not. Okay. Get a rubble morsel. Barrels of production, which gets me nothing. Gives him regen. Yeah, he did. I should have just given my frontliner the... regen, but that's okay. Alright, so we got some stings. Those guys are just gonna kill themselves. So... Grovel, Umbra Stone. Which I guess in retrospect, kind of wasn't terribly necessary to begin with. Well, this is a plus. The double gorge bonus, on top of all of these little dudes, should give me some neat tricks. Okay, we're not hurt in the slightest. Keep groveling. Slam jam those guys. Let's see. Sadly, Restoration Detonation does nothing for me. If I'd been thinking, I would have done a Mind Collapse before squandering all of my energy. That's gonna hurt. That did hurt. Okay, we get a brief respite. Another train steward. In retrospect, putting them both down there was probably a mistake. Go for anything and everything that beefs my damage. Let's get a rubble morsel in the back. I shouldn't have done that. No, we want pure, unadulterated dangbage. Then damage shield. Then health. Okay, the other guy's gonna die. Yeah, we just gave him a shit ton of armor. We just keep giving him a shit ton of armor. Or do I just make this guy not garbage? Yeah, let's just wait. That way he doesn't kill our core. Because I bet if we gave him a shit ton of armor, we would have just died. Alright, grovel up. Just jam all these guys right up in here. That 7-unit limit is just sadness. Oh, it's okay. And he's dead. So, how's this looking? Actually pretty good for me. I'm a bit surprised. But I have stacked a lot of damage shield on. So that shouldn't actually be that big of a surprise. Oh, that only works on an enemy unit. That's tragic. Alright. Otherwise I would have mind collapsed one of my own morsels. Well, there that goes. Okay, so there's Bramble Lash. And there's Cycle of Life. Both of which are kind of amazing. So this would let me do 200 damage to anything. This will give me more spikes. So, both Bramble Lash and Cycle of Life are real good. You skip those cards. That's dumb. I think I'm gonna go for the Bramble Lash. I need dangage. We don't need energy as much. Let's go for a second Wretch. Yeah, so the reason why we want Bramble Lash is I've already got... Toughies. Now, let's go for this. We still need to manage my deck better, which is tragic. Let's see. Gain double stack on a thing. Well, we don't have much to gain double stack with, which sucks. I could just give Mind Collapse just a flat 10. That's not a terrible idea. What I want is Permafrost. Let's check the map for a second. So... got a couple of things. Let's leave this. Let's check the Concealed Caverns. What do you give me? Grab the hook. That could be an easy way to get rid of some of the dudes. So reduce the cost of Bramble Lash. I'm gonna do that. Okay. I was aiming for permafrost. So now I have... Now I can just steal Polyclaw one thing. Every time it comes around, I can just steal Polyclaw something to the top and just let it die. It gets days 6. That gives me a lot of... It's a good oh shit button, I guess is the easiest way to put it. Goodbye. Get rid of the ultimate penance. Nope. We haven't consumed the... Oh. That doesn't do anything for me. Luckily, we've got Glimmer, so we can just get rid of those guys. Ooh, that's a good one. Pop there. Well, there goes the Steel Polyclaw. The claw. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's full claw time. Let's see. Shade Spitter gets me this. Wretch gets me some things. Gets me a lot of things. Oh, yeah. Carousel Production. Get him. Thief that. This guy hasn't taken any damage, so that doesn't help. We're gonna lose some, we're gonna lose a lot of energy here. Which I am not great with. Got some options, though. So let's gain a damage shield. Get another one of these guys. Just get him down, mainly. Kill that guy, get myself some more energy. Keep plunking these down. Oof. Well, rest in peace energy levels. Guess I'm gonna burn both of those. Pop the grovel, get the extra. One guy's gonna make it to the top, and there's not much I can do about it. Who will kill this guy? They will. Okay. Ow. I knew we were going to run into a little bit of energy problems here. We'll see what I can do. Okay, we got a Mind Collapse. That's good. Let's get rid of the Weight of Contribution. Get rid of the Preserved Thorns. Plink this guy a bunch. Okay. Gonna Mind Collapse that guy. That way we don't have to worry about stuff for a little bit. Boost my damage. Get a Grovel. Gets me some more. Just super stack this. Yeah, I should have gone for maybe the multi-strike. Maybe. Okay. I'm not quite going to be able to kill them. This is why I got to make some things cheaper. Okay. This is interesting. Gosh, I wish I had Feast. Alright, let's retch up. boosting that damage. Get back down here. Can't do much. Guess we'll hit that. Boost her. That deck is too damn full. Have an Entumbra morsel. It did that? Oh yeah, that gave me all of the morsel miners. So, Wretch is a bit of a spook, because I now have Madcap deck bloat. It's uncontrollable. Oh. I see how Wretch could really work. Alt Wretch build. You only use Wretch. I mean, it kind of works out here. But you only use Wretch with Morsel Miners. And I lose. I kind of knew this was going to go. Yeah, Feast is balancing Wretch a lot. Except for, I don't have Feast. If I had both of them, it'd be okay. Like, if I had both Wretch and Feast as a holdover, things would get goofy. But I don't. It's fine. That was an interesting run. I'll try it again in a little bit. Oh, we're 11 kills off of getting the Melting Remnant. That's fine. Okay. We got one last run. Before we get a new faction to play with. So, who do we do? I could try Awoken Umbra again, but I don't think that would be great. I could try Awoken Stygian Guard. Double random. Sure. Let's own that. I could care less. Alright, so it looks like we've got Umbra and Stygian Guard. This isn't bad. Umbra Cache is amazing. Add 3 Excavated Ember cards to your discard pile. And a lot of Space Prisms, too. 2 damage to the rear enemy unit whenever a morsel is eaten. Okay. Let's just go for the trample. We don't need a unit draft. This should be kind of fun. Champion is terrifying. The Umbra champion is kind of extremely strong. Put him there. Pop the Ember Cache immediately. The only real problem with this bad boy is he's freaking huge in this state. Makes him a little hard to work around. But I got some solutions. I mean, we've got the Space Prisms. That in and of itself makes a big difference. Let's see. Okay, Frostbite will kill him. We'll just leave the 2 trained stewards up there. Second one. Get another Shade Splitter. And Entumbra Morsel should be okay. Frozen Lance that guy, and then ditch a steward down there. So we do need to generate more morsels, but I have ideas. We definitely want the ability to carry over stats, though. Like, bad. Alright. There we go. So what do we grab? I like making of a morsel. I have ideas on how I could make that work. I'm not super keen on spells currently. I think the main thing is spells just don't really fit this build very well. So let's just go for the money. I've got a decent amount going into this. So, things we need, obviously madcap capacity. But I want to go to a spell shop because we got some amazing things that I want to make the use of. Ooh, and that's pretty good. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be just another Umbra run, but that is what it is. Alright, so let's reduce the cost on that. We have a spell magic power. I really wish I mean, I could do double stack frostbite 10. It's not a terrible idea, but let's re-roll. Gain permafrost. I wanted to remove consume. Go for the holdover, go for some other things, remove some stuff. Let's get rid of the frozen lances. Because deck bloat is always going to be a bit of an issue. Let's see. Non-boss enemy units get bonus damage. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. We pretty much just focus on the champion for Umbra. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's see. Put him there. Don't give me too much. So let's go for that. Just plonk some extra train stewards around. Got that. Shade splitter. Shade splitter. Not really what I'm looking for. But it's okay. Kill him. We've got the melting remnant. I was originally kind of meh on them, but I think now that I've gotten a little bit further into this game, I can appreciate how they work, and I really look forward to using them. I think partly because it seems like their builds might be some of the most dynamic and interesting and risky. And I can see them also potentially synergizing with the Umbra really well. If we're really lucky. If we're not, I don't know. Alright. We've maxed out the draw. Get that. Get both of these. Neither of these are actually really that helpful, so let's just give him a friend. Go for that. I mean, we win no matter what. The Umbra doesn't have a champion. He's got a Chonkian. I mean, he is a spooky dude. I will grant that 100%. Alright. Melting remains of the waxen arches. Melting souls and greedy thugs band together to reclaim hell. I'm gonna skip these. I'm gonna skip these. I like both of those are kind of a neat idea. Both of them seem like a neat idea. Those cards, but like, I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. Let's keep going Master of Magic. If I can remove Consume, that gives me some things. Otherwise, Holdover? Morsel Miner every round? Yeah, let's go for that. Nah. The all clans synergize with each other. The question is how well. Truth. You know what? I'm gonna skip these. I think we want to have a smaller deck on this one. Like, I'm gonna want to start purging hard. Let's see what the Stygian banner gives us, though. Icy Coelophyte would be interesting. But I don't think it'd help. I would love to do... Ooh. That'd be interesting. A Stygian Guard Umbra run at some point, where it's the champion, her, and then something that I've used as a tank, or just the champion that I've just, like, spammed full of stats. Get both of these. Go lifesteal 1. I'm gonna just kill one of those guys. Let's see, Stygians are a spellcaster group, and a damn good one. Okay. Let's do Steward. Flash freeze that guy. Probably should have gone for the feed. But I wanted to get rid of them. There's making of a morsel. So now we've got our morsel miners. All these guys are going down, but we're going to take some damage. Let's get rid of the bomb. That's pretty good. Get the morsel miner again. Get the ember cache. Get these. Was that haste? Dang it. Not really prepped for that. Oh, I'm really not. Well, this sucks. Screw it. I guess we're just gonna... We're just gonna take some hits here. Let's see. Morsel Miner every turn. Now would fit well with a long run Wretch. Yes. Kind of what I was thinking. I'm just gonna frostbite that guy. Maybe I should have frostbited the boss, but who knows? Okay, get the morsel miner. Frostbite him. Need a little bit more than that. That's okay. Boss is almost dead. Okay, there we go. We just barely kill him. Could have been worse. So, there's Wretch. Now all we need is Feast. Titan Sentry would be interesting, but nah. Okay. So, I got plenty of energy. I think my biggest thing is draw. And then we gotta keep going for magic shops, because I got some things that I gotta do. No magic shop. Do we go for the relic? Do we go for the dupins? Let me take a look. Because I want to purge. So let's purge. We gotta get rid of... Honestly? Shade Splitter. Umbra Banner gives me... There's the Undergorger. Admittedly, not a good dude for this run. Or is he? He's not a terrible idea to throw fodder at. Screw it. I'm gonna grab it. He'll just sit around. And I'm gonna dupe Ember Cache. Yeah, I could just give him a shit ton of stats. Oh, but he just gets bigger. I didn't even know that. But no. This is fine. We get a random artifact. It should work. This could hurt. That's my one fear. Well, you know what? I know people like to question me on this and say, like, why would you do that? That's a terrible idea. Eh. Get rid of him. Do we get the... No. Making of morsel. Pop him down. Can't do anything else. I'll wait for the Overgorger. Pop him down. Another making of a morsel. Gonna need this. Flash freeze the dude in the back so we don't actually take a shit ton of damage. Okay, so we get our money. Ember Cache, Ember Cache. Bit of a bad look. If I could give myself spikes, I'd be a happy man. No dice. Well, we get that. Let's take a look. Keep burning the weights of corruption. Okay. Pop this. Excavated Ember. Just get rid of that guy. Not the peachiest. Baking of a morsel. Shade Splitter. Get that. Give Grobulus his due. Okay, get the steward down. Making of a morsel. Plonk it. Wretch. It's almost all entirely morsel miners, which works out for me. Give him a bit of a boost. I guess he's dead no matter what. We're fine. Oh, it's close though. But we got the requisite damage. Ugh. Token of a Traitor. What does that one do? Playing a spell deals 2 damage to a random enemy on that floor. Sure. There's Feast. Okay. Guardian Stone sounds like it would be kind of great. That actually sounds kind of amazing. Just not this run. It's the worst part. Because it would give my guy a little bit of armor, yes, but I need all that space. These are tough. Okay. So ideally, what I'd like to have is Wretch and Feast on holdover. My deck would just become minor dudes. But that wouldn't be the worst. At the same time, I would like to get rid of some more cards. See if we could get a good artifact. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's get rid of Frozen Lance. Because we super don't want that. And I'm going to lose the Shade Splitter. Grab the money, and let's see if I get something amazing or not. Chance to silence enemies might be kind of neat. I got both of those. I was really hoping I'd get the Overgorger bonus. Frustratingly enough, because of my own mistakes, do I want the money? That'd be real spooky right about now. You know what? I make mistakes intentionally. Because otherwise I get complacent. Okay, so we're going to take a smidge of damage. Get the Ember Cache down immediately. The Overgorger down. Give him a steward. I forgot casting spells does damage to everybody. Well. I guess that works out for me, because I can just clear those guys. Give him the rubble. Give him the morsel. That gets me some more energy. Pop Wretch. Which doesn't even kill him. Freaking sucks. Alright. Oh, we got him anyway. Oh, get the morsel miner. Get him down. Don't have too much. Okay, making of a morsel. Wretch. Beast. Gets him some extra armor, that's fine. Give him a friend. Kill that guy. Give him a morsel jeweler. Those guys are so freaking chunky. Really hard to work with. Okay. Get a morsel miner. Let's pop both of these guys. Pop Shade Splitter. I'm trying really hard to kill that one guy. Put him in the front. Wretch. Nope, didn't get him. Morsel miner. Morsel miner. I guess they're both gonna die. Well, that could have gone slightly better. That's fine. I guess I should probably have just dumped the other guys. Gosh, I only have enough to do that like 1 or 2 more times before I'm just totally dunked. Well, let's figure it out. How are you still alive? I'm impressed. Okay. Let's Wretch. Morsel miner. Morsel miner. Morsel miner. Beast up. Give him a flash freeze. I know we're effectively power leveling this one guy. Oh, gosh. Living on the edge hurts real bad. Alright. Let's load. Let's load our main guy up. Okay. We win. Let's retch. Oh, he's gonna kill a lot of them. Alright. And we feast. Flash freeze him. Yeah, now if I could get those two to Infinaloop, we'd be in a really happy spot, but I'd have to figure out how to do so. Yeah, I barely lived through that one. That was mean. Do I want to just plonk an Ember Forge? Sure. I'm gonna skip that one. The Ember Forge is probably gonna die, but it'll probably pay for itself. I guess if I put it above, not below, we'll be okay. Alright, let's lose the last of the Shade Splitters. Flash Freeze is kind of okay. So I guess let's lose one of these. Okay, gain Permafrost. Not exactly what I was going for, but I'll take it. That way I've got Feast. Use the cost of Flash Freeze. I think we really need that. Costs are extremely low. Gain double stack. Freaking none of these are helpful. I really wanted to get rid of Consume on, like, any of these. And that's not going by. Alright. I wonder, how's your week been? Busy. It's just been a lot of recording, a lot of streaming. I'm totally fine with it, but it is, a little bit more aggressive than I was expecting. Okay, plonk him down. Start getting the morsel miners. Right. I want to just start putting those down. Yeah, let's get rid of that. That should not exist. I'll put the Overgorger up there. I'll just let him do his thing. Or why did I do that? You know what? I'm a mulligan. I goofed that one a little bit. I was just thinking, oh yeah, it's a spell. And then I foolishly just increased the capacity of a meaningless room that I didn't need. Alright. So, try that again. Space Prism this one. Go down here. Cache that one. Making of a morsel there. Plonk Biggins there. And get rid of you. Okay. Not going to make the same mistake twice. Morsels look like a snack. They're so cute. Okay. Increase the space instead of being a fool. Put him down, he dies. Oh well, rest in peebs. Making of a morsel gets me that. Oh, shoot. My dude's taking some hurts. I don't like that. Alright, so he gets the incant, which is a bit of a suck. I don't have too much, so let's train steward that. Get rid of one of those two. Okay. Let's retch up. Gets me 3. He dies. So be it. But then we lose. Yeah. Boop. Well, I mean, we are going up in the ranks, so this is getting tougher, obviously. I like the idea of it. That one guy is just a bit big.